Hello. This is my submission for the Batman Base Tour reviews. This is my Wayne Manor slash Batcave, and right now this is the entrance. So far it is empty, but it looks really nice comparatively. I tried to make it as minimum as possible, mainly because I want to look realistically how the Manor base would look like. We got the lights set up and everything. Which I took a lot of time and effort to put those together. Then we got hallway number one, which hallway number one is supposed to have a secret door piece. Since you can't move those base items, the base pieces, it kind of sucks. But if you go through here, it feels like a secret room with a armored batsuit that was slightly inspired by the Dark Knight Returns with a little mix of my own design, which it is built off of this suit right here, which, you know, hopefully I get I hope to get some points on that one because I hope that we get material. I do kind of hope that we get the material that I have. Like, this is the detective material or the detective neon material. I hope we get that exact blue material as just like a material piece because I would love to put that on the gloves and boots. Because if I was able to do that, I would definitely make the trunks black. But we got a little lounge area right here, and this right here is supposed to be closed as well, but it's a little secret area page. Then we got hallway number one. Hallway number one has an office little office area, which inside of it is another secret Batcave area that has the Arctic bat suit. And you open it and close it with the Shakespeare bust. And we got rooms like this one right here is for Damian Wayne. This one could be either Dick's or Tim's. I think more likely it's going to be Dick's base because the Flying Grayson's poster. Then we have Alfred's bedroom. You know, it's menial, but it's efficient, just like how Alfred likes it. Then my base, and then my room right here, which, you know, has the area where Alfred sits down just in case Bruce is injured. Got a little supplies from the Halloween event. You know, patch my stuff up. But on top of that, we go through here and we have a bunch of implied rooms as well to show that there's a lot more rooms in the area. It's just stuff that you can't fully attach to yet. But if you go over here, we have this little hallway that, if you open it, is another bigger lounge area that is, well, I did my best, but I was trying to replicate a little bit of the lounge area from Gotham. That's kind of what I was trying to go with. But, yeah. But on top of that, we have another hallway. This hallway will have a bathroom, a little museum artifact room area, you know, some stuff that Bruce has bought over the years. And then we have room number one right here. This is Duke's room. I kind of see Duke being a major Batman fan, so he has a lot of Batman collectibles in his room area. This right here is Stephanie and Cass's room. I believe since they act more like sisters in the comics, they would have a room together. And partial of it is supposed to be just, you know, we got the swords, we got the Black Canary poster, you know, stuff that they would be interested in because Black Canary is a member of the Birds of Prey. So was Stephanie when she was Batgirl. The swords represents, well, Cass and her whole Lady Shiva thing. And the mirror thing is because we don't get a whole lot of mirrors in the game, which is upsetting, but it's still pretty nice to have that. And then we have the kitchen. It's very menial, but it looks super duper nice, and I feel like this would be something that I wanted to make this look like an actual accurate kitchen comparatively. But the dining hall is something I take a little pride in. On top of that, the dining hall will have a secret room area for mapping. Like, they're eating dinner while they're under investigate, like when they're working on an investigation. So it's nice to show that off. But on top of that, if we go out here, go over here, we have the grandfather clock that, if you open it, has a tunnel to my Batcave. I originally did an open space for my Batcave, and then I accidentally picked up the base items a couple of times. There's a YouTube channel that actually shows my old base, but I would rather apply this new base. Hopefully I can get some traction, because there's a lot of stuff that I would like to see for base items for Batman Day later down the line, but, you know, who knows. But here we go, we got my central Batcave, or the central Bat computer. Has everything that a crime fighter will need. One of which including a Sinestro ring for his recent battle with Crib. Then we have, over here, we have a little trophy area that will have the holographic T-Rex right here, but it also has a Jason Todd Robin suit. This suit was inspired by two different designs. One was the Damian Wayne suit for Batman Brave and the Bold, and the Jason Todd design for Teenage Jason for Batman Under the Red Hood. That's why it looks like the 1 year later Tim Drake suit, but with green. I like it. I actually have an alt with this suit, so yeah, I think that's pretty nice to have something like that. Over here we have a med bay / lab. You know, just has exactly what I need when I need it. Over here is the suit chamber that has 2 Robin suits and 4 Bat suits. 2 of the Robin suits is the classic Robin suit. Then we also have the Earth 2 Dick Grayson Robin suit. I like this suit. I don't know why it's overhated. It is actually a really nice suit. And I do hope that we do get a short sleeve chest piece with this bat, like with the ability to put a badge on it, so I could do a better version of this suit. But I'm not holding my breath anytime soon. I understand that that takes a lot of time and effort. But here's my bat suits. We got my classic bat suit, my Detective Comics bat suit, my modernized bat suit, that's the one that you saw me with, which I love this. And then we have the iconic gray and black suit. Now, if we go over here, we have a little gym area. And then if we go down here, there's a little elevator that takes you down, that takes you to the Batcave garage. And a little Bat computer over here for, you know, approving and disapproving stuff. One of the things I do like is the stuff to make villain suits. So we got Joker right here, Riddler, Scarecrow, Mr. Freeze, and on top of that we have Owlman and we have Two-Face. I tried to get as heavily into their classic designs or my spin on them as much as I possibly could. That's why if you look very closely at Scarecrow's design, it has his classic color scheme to it. But then we have the actual robotic T-Rex. 2 bat signals. A sparring area, dead center of the base. A couple of trophies from a couple of cases that later down the line might add more or add less, but it's still nice to show them off. A couple of pieces right here, and then we have the Creme Spigot coin representing R3. And then we have another elevator up here that takes it up. I'm applying this base because I took a lot of pride in this, and I believe that my base has a lot that majority of Batman themed bases don't, which is spatial awareness. Because a lot of people will just clutter things together, and I believe that makes my base a little more unique to an extent. But speaking of which, my base also has a lot of hidden stuff. I'm not going to show you all of them because there's 5 in total, but I'll show you one. If you go up here to the Wayne Manor the Wayne family portrait, hit it, you have the bat symbol. But honestly, I do hope you guys enjoyed this little base tour. It's not really much to go off of right here. Just filing cabinets, and also a little area for like guest bookings and all that, just in case of the Wayne family's having a party. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoy this.